Wait, let's see.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
This is 250 days on the road.
I remember day 100 on the road and thinking, we've been in the van for so long. As we were coming up with things to talk about for this video, we were trying to think of the good, the bad, and the ugly of van life.
Alright, let's start off with the good.
Well, this is a core tenet of van life, and this is still a really good thing, and it's that every time you open the door, you're literally walking out into kind of a new episode, right? A new adventure, a new day that's different than the one before.
Mm-hmm.
That's still true, and that is still a good part of van life.
Yes, I mean, I said that about our dogs. Every single walk that they have every single day is in somewhere completely different.
What's our other good thing?
We didn't write a second one. That was the only
Are you
thing.
serious?
Meeting really awesome, unique people in each of these cities.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I still think about that lady in Fargo.
Oh, totally.
The people that we meet along the way.
Yes. We still like the part of van life that you're supposed to like.
Yes. The bad.
The bad.
I mean, it's not horrible. It's just like bad. Like, we have to deal with it. Is if our battery is low, or like our drinking water is low, or our sink water is low, and just having to like consciously conserve that.
Drinking water can also be an issue because,
I mean, for drinking water, you can literally just go to the grocery store if you need to.
yes, it's easy to find for the most part.
Yes.
But I swear to you, runs out. It'll be like late at night. You just want to brush your teeth, go to bed. You pull the little handle down, and it starts making this
It's like,
weird. Yes, it makes the noise. It's like, hey, I'm out of water.
This is only bad because we do it to ourselves. It's finding a place to sleep at night.
Oh yes,
Because we
true.
always wait until the last minute, and as we're like going through the app of looking at pins, there might not be any pins, and so we have to figure out, is there a Walmart, is there a Cracker Barrel, is there a Bass Pro Shop, is there a visitor center? And if not, then we're just like scrambling.
Is there a rest stop? Or is
It's like
there
late at night, we're both like tired, we're like, I just want to sleep. And now, for the grand finale is
the ugly?
the ugly. Having to find cheap gas or gas near us that has diesel.
Mm-hmm.
That's ugly.
The app lies.
Yes.
It should have lies. That Gas Buddy app. For sure.
When that light comes on, when our Blue Def light comes on. Also having to clean the EGR valve.
Yes, which needs to happen again. This is something we've had to clean, I don't know how many times now, but
Mercedes, get it together! But it also makes it worse, and like, all this stuff, it adds up in the same day.
that's a great point. All these things do happen at once. Things will be going on with the water, the sink, all these issues will be going on trying to find gas, and then that EGR valve clicks. Trying to find water to fill up our large sink tank, which is like a 25-gallon tank in the back, is a pain. It may be easy to think like, oh, let's just go find a water spigot outside, but some cities, I think they understand, like, I don't know if it's like homeless people or whoever just tries to use all these spigots, so they lock them all, and they just
Or
don't
they
have them available.
shut them off for the winter time.
It's not just like, oh, it's hard to find water. It's like, no, because then we can't do these dishes. We
Yeah.
have minimal amount of dishes, and we can't clean the things we cook on, so then we can't cook.
Yep.
And so then we have this sink that just stacks up like crazy, and we can't use anything. So it's like nothing can happen until we find water, and it drives me insane.
And to add on to that, like, if we're needing to do laundry,
Yes.
because then that takes up a good portion of our day, just trying to find a laundromat that we can park at and that we have time to do.
Because we're usually washing everything at once, so it kind of takes a little while because we're doing sheets, towels, blankets, the rug sometimes.
Yeah.
We're doing obviously all of our clothes. For some reason, as time has gone on, we've gotten worse. We've gotten worse about like realizing the gray water tank is full, then it overflows. It's a 5-gallon tank that all our sink water dumps into.
Finding public restrooms. That is really hard to do sometimes. It's definitely different in certain cities.
There's been times where I've gone to probably like 4 or 5 places in a row, gotten shut out at all of them, and I'm about to like have a major accident. It's really hard, especially in big cities. I mean, most places have codes. I mean, the amount of coffees or stuff we've bought just to use someone's bathroom
Yes.
over this trip.
It's something so simple. You're like, every place should have a restroom. Well, they don't. You also said hitting your head, which she did very hard today. I don't hit my head very often anymore, and if I do, I'm like, it's my own fault. I should have like been more careful.
Yeah, so it doesn't happen that often now. So when it does, it's really bad.
Not being able to control the noise levels around the van. We were in a parking lot
Oh my gosh, that was
recently,
horrible.
and there were cars around us like revving their engine, like playing loud music. And I think I just was like overstimulated, and I was on the point of just like losing it. I was like, I need to find a quiet space right now. We're gonna have to deal with noise everywhere, but some places are just so loud.
There's way more like chores you have to do in the van than you think about.
We're always cleaning our counters, always cleaning dishes, always cleaning our floors, always cleaning this table.
You could literally do it 3
And,
times a day.
yeah,
and
it's
feel like
not
you're cleaning
to
the same amount
not
of stuff.
because either of us are like neat freaks. It's because if you don't clean it, it gets really gross really quickly.
It's a small space. But just having to cook, the process of cooking will really wear on you. So dinner is not a quick production. All right, so the main thing, I like the mustache.
Top takeaways from van life.
All right, first let's get into the really ugly.
No, it's been great. We're having fun.
You should watch this if you're considering van life. You should still do van life, but you
Yes.
need to know these things.
Come along with us on our exhausting adventure.
Yes.